everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and the passion in this crowd is unbelievable as we are set for these two nations to clash. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. And they've got this first period started here. Here we go, one-man rush. And he stakes that one with the glove. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Crosby's won it in their own end. Slides it diagonally to McKinnon. Team Canada's through center and now in the offensive end. Werenski's got the puck in his own zone. Slides it across. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Shot! That was amazing! What a save by Hellebuyck. Werenski's got it in the defensive end. Taken by Marchand. USA's got the puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Eichel. Canada's looking to break out of their own end. Here's a short pass to Crosby. Fires it on net. Big-time save and a big-time shot. Moves the puck. Into the attacking end. Quick pass to Werenski. Puts it on net. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Scooped up along the wall by Bedard. Big time stop there. Team Canada's got a hold of it against the wall. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
He was totally locked in on that play. Handles the puck. Keller's going to play it against the half wall. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Passes it over. Turns him away. USA's gained possession along the boards. Quick feed to Fox. Tosses it to Tkachuk. Here's a chance. And he rings the post.
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability to score goals. And this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
Canada's got possession of the puck. Takes the feed from his own end.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
And a little physicality ends that threat. Team USA's looking to break out. Passes it over to Connor. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Shuts him down. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Nice feed from the right wing. Reinhardt's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Team USA's got the puck. Works it across to Connor. Here they come on the attack down the left side. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Let's move to the middle. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Quick shot, and makes the routine save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Miller's won the faceoff. Sends it over to Gensel. Knocked off the puck. Through center along the wing. Takes a shot. Makes the save. Team USA's got a hold of the puck. Moving into the attacking zone. Tries to the paint. Oh, and he walks it away with the stick. Moves it to McKinnon. He carries the puck up along the wing. And he slides it quickly to Marner. Huge steal in his own end. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh!
huge. Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instinct and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. McKinnon's crossed the line and gained the zone. There's a shot. Oh, what a denial by Hellebuck. Slides the puck across to Hughes. Team USA's got it along the wall. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Picked up along the wall by Marchand. And tries to make a diagonal pass to McKinnon. He'll need more than that to beat him. Moves it quickly over to Crosby. Handles the pass. Oh, tremendous reflexes as he turns aside the one-timer. Wow! Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. USA's got the win off that draw. Puck picked up by Kane. Slavin's gaining momentum. USA's got it in the neutral zone. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Moves it over to Thomas. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Sends the pass over. Here's a short pass to Larkin. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Canada's got it in their own zone. Puck scooped up by Point. Team USA's got the puck. Puck moved over to Larkin. With some open space at center. Broken up at center by Marner. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save with the glove. Matthews works the puck in his own zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. Denies him with the pad. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Headman pass. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Binnington's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
And some good footwork to kick it away. Here they come on the attack. Chance in front. He scores! It's the magician, Mitch Marner.
I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush, James. Really use the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
Team Canada's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
Sends it out front. Picked off in front. USA's in transition. Canada's got control of it now from their own end. And he slides it quickly to Reinhart. USA's got the puck along the boards. Team Canada's looking to break out of their own end. With possession along the wall. Quick pass to Tkachuk. Now over to Gensel. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Quick feed to Carlson. Sends a pass over. Makes a save. Feeds it to Lafreniere. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Turned aside with the glove by Hellebuck.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong and he's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
USA's got it in the defensive zone. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they still hang on to the puck. Here they come up along the wing. to Robertson. Back to the point it goes. Team Canada's got a hold of the puck now. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Pokes it away in his own end. Oh, what a great save by Hellebuck.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. USA's taken possession in their own end. And the puck's kicked free. Team Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's got to be looking for the hat. Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front. Goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
Team Canada's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Team USA's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Canada's in on the offensive attack now. Shot, just wide of the net.
Bedard's made a fantastic play, James, and he's falling to the ice. He's got the puck on his stick, and he still has the ability to lower that bottom hand and find a way to redirect the puck to the net. I mean, that's tenacity, that's courage, and finding a way to compete and will your way to the net.
Puck grabbed by Theodore. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Here's the pass. Just enough to keep it out there. Moves it over to Taves. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. More than half the period left to play. Canada's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. USA's won the draw, and they'll go to work. That goes wide. Canada's got it behind the net. And now he moves it quickly to Taves. Hyman's carrying it ahead. Into the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Canada's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And a great save. Getzel's moving it ahead. Moves it quickly over to Miller. Team Canada's got the puck in their own end. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Canada's been very impressive to watch in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in the first. Miller's won the draw, and they're on the attack. And he gets in the lane to block that. Team Canada's moving it into the offensive end. Takes it to the net. Oh, what a save in front.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Puts it on net. Oh, what a stick save.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Into the offensive end now. Quick pass across to Hughes. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. Tries to feed it over to Lafreniere. Thomas looks around. And that pass goes off a stick. Passes ahead from the right side. Takes the puck at the point. And he gets enough to keep it out. Angles it over to Bouchard. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Glove save made by Hellebuck.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down. They're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Still lots of time left in the period. 2-0 is where we sit. And sneaks in and grabs possession. Across the line and on the attack. Denies him. He got all of it. Canada's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Great hand-eye contact on the play. Eichel's got the puck along the wing. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that goes off the post and out.
USA is starting to generate more chances, and this is exactly what you want. When the game is close, you have to find a way to get it back to equal. This one goes off the pipe, but they can't get frustrated. Just continue to pump away and generate those opportunities.
Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Picked up along the boards by Slavin. And there's the save. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. More than half the period has expired, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. USA's got it in the offensive zone. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Intercepted the pass.
Well, that play didn't go his way, James. He tried a little bit too much there. When you're trailing the game, I get you want to try and do a little bit extra and try and create some offense. But unfortunately, that didn't work out.
Slides it diagonally to Larkin. And now it's grabbed by Kane. Shot! Fantastic save!
Binnington's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Now a quick pass to Hyman. Fires it! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Hellebuck. Bedard's got it in the offensive zone. Team Canada's got the puck along the wall. Works it across to Theodore. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. On the attack along the boards. Team Canada's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Drives the puck away. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Bedard's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Well past the midway mark of this period, Team Canada's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Crosby's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Taken along the wall by McKinnon. And it's kicked away. Here's a short pass to Morrissey. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Scooped up along the wall by Crosby. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end, and listen to this place light up. And that's a smart heads-up play by Dobson. Loose puck battle along the boards. Here's a chance behind the net. Right on the doorstep. Way too much congestion blocks that. Team Canada's got the puck against the boards. Wicked blast! Picked up along the wall by Crosby. And that slides right out to center ice. Quick pass to Crosby. Team Canada's in now. Quick pass across to Crosby. USA's got the puck. And he takes the feed. Good use of the body on the play. Quick feed to Crosby. USA's got possession at center. Moves it to Miller. Big save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Team Canada still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Unloads it! Denies him with a save! Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Makes a move in front! There's another stop!
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set position here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Too much congestion blocks the shot. What a steal in his own end.
Miller's twig snaps in two, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one and back into the play.
To his teammate. Oh, gets a glove on it to make the stop.
Binnington's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. And it's a 2-0 hockey game. Canada's won the draw. Tries to feed it over to Marner. Canada's got it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Marner. Pokes it away to stay on the attack.
Well, this is a critical play. I mean, this is a high-danger area, and he's able to put his stick out at the right timing to be able to disrupt it. Not easy as a defender to have that kind of timing and an active stick.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Werenski. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Here's a centering pass. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Takes a shot. Turned aside by Hellebuck.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Angles it over to Robertson. Gaining momentum up along the side. Grabbed along the boards by Matthews. Shot! There's a great glove save by Binnington.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot, and you know that you got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Larkin's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Puts it on net. That's gloved by Binnington. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Getting into the later stages of this period, Team Canada's got a 2-0 lead. Canada's got a hold of the puck. And he takes the feed. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And that skips away on a nice scores, and they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. Man, does he ever pull this deke off with conviction. I mean, confidence and swagger. He knew what he was going to do. Goaltender didn't, and he fills the net.
Players are set, face-off ready to resume play. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Larkin's got the puck. Quick pass to Keller. Great blocker stopped by Bennington. Puck knocked loose after that hit. And they go back on the attack in the offensive zone. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Here in the later stages of this period, Team Canada's got a 3-goal lead. They win the draw and go on the attack. Passes it in front. Oh, and he fans on it. USA's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And he says no. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Team USA's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Comes up with a stop. And now he angles it across to Hyman. Back to the blue line. Denies him on the slapper. Quick feed to Tkachuk. Slides the puck ahead to Hughes. Great reach with the poke check. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Tkachuk. Canada's got control of it now from their own end. And it's a quick pass to Hyman. Moves the puck along the half wall. Feeds it over. Taken by Eichel. Slides the puck to Hughes. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Hyman.
Team Canada's been working hard all night long, in particular in their defensive positioning. They're just shutting down, closing all of the white ice with those sticks, intercepting a ton of passes, and they're dominating.
That knocks it off the puck. They fight for it along the boards. Play is called for offside. Here in the late goings of the period, it has been a one-sided affair. 3-0 is where we sit. USA's won the draw. Moves it to Carlson. Team USA's on the attack. Points taking it from his own end. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it.
Hellebuck's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
From off the boards, he sends it into the open ice. Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Taves plays it down. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do it.
Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free, because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net, and of course, retrieve it. Oh, he's flashing the leather, looking for that huge glove save, James, but you got to stop it first if you want
of this period. Team Canada's turned this into a blowout, now leading by 4. Nice job tying up his opponent. Team Canada's got a hold of the puck now. From the left wing, takes the feed. And that's off a stick. Moves the puck up to Keller. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. And he slides it quickly to Crosby. Team Canada's moving the puck through center ice. Here's a short pass to McKinnon. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Team Canada's built themselves a large lead, and there are still more than 2 periods to play here. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Dropped him in the open ice. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Canada's coaches wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far, leading late in the first. Team Canada's won the draw in the neutral zone. Moves the puck to Eichel. Fires it on net. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Team Canada's got the puck along the wall. And the puck clears the zone. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Picked up along the boards by the Premier. Handles the puck in the point. Oh, and even a save on the slapper. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Team Canada's been the better team, and the scoreboard reflects it. They lead it 4-0. Team USA's taken possession in their own end. Gets his stick handling in his own zone. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. USA's gained possession along the boards. Team Canada's got the puck in their own end. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Kachuk's been flagged for cross-checking.
I just had a gander at the bench, and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
Canada sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight. Wins the draw inside his defensive zone. Team USA is moving it along the wing. Drills them. Sends it down low. Team Canada's got the puck. Puck sent over to McCarr. Here they chase the defender. He's on a breakaway. Denies the deke. Wow.
Well, it was a great effort by the shooter here on the breakaway, James, trying to outweight the goalie. I thought that he had a little more time. He could have waited, paused, and tried to elevate that puck, but the goalie had to make a nice save to keep it out.
Crosby's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And he makes the save on that play.
And the puck's in the low slot. The goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Battle along the boards. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. USA's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Feeds the puck across to Carlson. USA's got control of it now here in the offense.
a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Tries to get the puck over to McKinnon. Slides it to Stamkos. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away. Shuts him down.
Hellebuyck's been under siege all game long. I mean, his defense is doing nothing to protect him, but one save after another. They're lucky that they're still in this game. They've got to get going north and look to put some numbers up on the other side of the board.
Quick pass to Stamkos. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Pass it up ahead. Takes the pass through the middle. Here's a chance. Turns it away.
Well, it's great execution on that hit there, James, but a little too late. I mean, they've been trailing in this game. They've been blown out by quite a margin, and if they started a little bit earlier, they'd be in this thing.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage.
The Chuck's almost back on the ice.
Lets it fly. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Moves the puck over to point.
For the comfortable lead, James, some would say that that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really important that you push, you continue to work on your habits because the timing could be different next time.
Binnington's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Team Canada's offense has come to play in a big way as they dominated both the shots and goal category. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Binnington's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Team Canada's got the lead here early in the second period. They have been the more active team offensively. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed at the point. That's wide of the net. Taken along the wall by McAvoy. USA's got the puck along the boards. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Canada's looking to break out of their own end. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Team Canada's got the puck against the half wall. And he loses control here. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. They've got the defense outnumbered. And that's deflected. Passes the puck over to Marner. Makes his presence known on the ice. Scooped up along the wall by Thomas. He says, let's get physical on that play. There's the physical side. Quick feed to Connor. And now it's over to Hughes. And he slides it quickly to Connor. Canada's got possession of the puck. Marner's lugging the puck. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Team USA's got the puck inside the defensive zone.
Slavin's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick. Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up. Marner's going to leave the game here, James, and not sure if he'll be back. The reason being is he was hit in the head, and you can certainly see that he looks almost dazed, so they'll have to enforce some protocols to make sure he's ready to go if he does come back.
And I think what we know now from a societal standpoint, the head injuries, I mean, this is a very, very concerning issue for them. Moves the puck to the attacking area. USA's got a hold of it along the wall. Larkin's moving the puck through his own zone. Feeds it up ahead. And that's intercepted by Bedard.
Canada's been stifling their opponent all game long. Just they're right up in their face. It's in the back of the net. He scores! Well, the goaltender, he gets a big piece of this shot here, James. He's got to make this save. Unfortunately, it trickles in. He's not going to like it. He'll want that one back.
USA's going to switch things up between the pipes.
Just a tough night all the way around for the entire team, and he was the scapegoat on that one, but he's going to get out of the net.
Canada's had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in a game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight.
And he lowers the boom there. Slides the pass over to Lafreniere. There's a collision with some authority. And knocks it down out of midair. USA's got it in their own zone. And he takes the pass. Canada's got it from behind the net. Team Canada's got the puck in the defensive end. That's moved up ahead. Good stand-up hit. And now he tries to get it across to Gensel. Oh, and here's the pass. That's gloved by Binnington.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Canada's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too. Team USA's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Unloads one. Scores! Well, they've got a mountain to climb, but they at least have started the escalation.
Well, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James. Well, it's like the game slows down for him. He gets to position, and he tracks the puck. You talk about goaltenders tracking it. How about him sitting there in the slot, eyes on it all the way, and now the timing to be able to redirect it into the net.
Team USA's got to find a way to build on this now. This is the time.
It certainly is, James, and that's something to build off when you get a goal. You can't sit idly by like you have all game. You have to find a way to execute and create some momentum and more offense if they want to get back in the game.
Shuts him down. They go on the attack from the left side. Takes a shot. Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Team Canada's got the puck along the wall. Ottinger's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Canada's been the more aggressive team offensively, and they continue to lead here in the second. Team USA's won the face-off deep in their own end. Takes the feed. Canada's got the puck. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Quick pass over to Bouchard. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Moves it to Hyman. Along the half wall with the puck. Sends a pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Team Canada's got it now. Takes the feed at the back end. Hammers one. Denies him with the save. Here's a race for the loose puck. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. A huge offensive zone face-off here. They're going to try to maintain all that momentum that they had just moments ago.
When it all starts with the face-off, they need to get a win here, and they have to look to attack right away, James. The goaltender's fatigued. I mean, he's been standing on his head, but he can't continue to do it the whole time. They're going to find a way to put it by him.
Slides it across to Kane. Sends it into the offensive zone. Canada's got a hold of the puck now. USA's ready to go on the attack. Picked up along the wall by McKinnon. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Dishes it to Keller. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Keller's got it against the boards. Stones him with the blocker. Slides it over with pace to Crosby. Oh, that just sounded painful. Sends it to the middle, and that's stopped. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Team Canada's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. And that puck leaves the zone. Taves has it in the defensive end. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Here's a shot. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. And now he moves it to Lafreniere. Cutting to the slot. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Gains the zone. Here's a shot. Glove save by the goalie. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Canada's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. And they win the draw here in their own end. Slides the puck to Thomas. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Stamkos. Canada's got control of it now from their own end. From one point man to another. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Ottinger. Here's a short pass to Gensel. Big time save on a big time shot. Here's a chance. Wicked stop by the goaltender.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He was so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Stops him cold. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Across the line from center. Moves it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Centering pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable. Marner's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Pass back to the point, and he catches that one with the glove. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Nearing the midway mark of the period, Team Canada's put on an excellent display of firepower, leading 5-1. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Quick pass to Eichel. Sends the feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Takes the feed from the left side. Shot! And he stinks that one with the glove. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Hughes takes it into the offensive zone. Shot! Big time stop there.
Binnington's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Gains the zone through the middle. Oh, and a chance Team Canada's got the puck along the wall. Gains the zone along the right wall. Lane pass ahead. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Team Canada's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Good check, frees the puck up. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead.
McKinnon's having himself a game, James, and he's already got a goal. Puck's on his stick and really
Scores! The captain comes through.
I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
Canada's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here in period number 2?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence at which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Carries it in. Team USA's got it in the neutral zone. Grabbed along the boards by Matthews. And that's snapped away in the defensive end by Taves. Team USA's gained possession along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Marchand. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Puts it on net. Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Canada's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Team Canada's won the faceoff. Answers the call with a big save. Passed up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Canada's got the puck. McCarr's going to play it against the half wall. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Canada's got it behind the net. Works it across to Bedard. And that's intercepted by Kane. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice.
Bedard's been padding the stats tonight, and it's all been earned. I mean, when that puck is on his stick, he is creating both time and space. And when he's going to the net, 6 on the ice, the game's all about habits in the offensive zone, and he's showing all of them right now.
Team Canada's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. USA's got it, and they're on the attack. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Binnington's going to hang on for a whistle. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Team Canada's won the defensive zone draw. Tries to get it over to Reinhart. Shot! Scores! On the rebound and puts it home!
James, these are the kind of pesky goals that create a ton of energy for your team. The rebound pops out after the shot. You have to have a hard stick, be heavy on it, with it on the ice, battle and compete for it. He does it, and he buries it.
Team Canada's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. And he moves it up to Kachuk. Feeds the puck to Gensel. Slides it on over to McDavid. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Team USA's got a hold of it against the wall. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Takes the pass. And that's blocked in traffic. Team Canada's looking to break out. Quick feed to Lafreniere. Cuts to the front. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Oh, and another stop. Picked up along the boards by Kachuk. Quick pass across to Kane. Fires it. Denies him in front. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Team Canada's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Chance on the deflection. Makes the save again. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Team Canada's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. USA's won the draw. And that's blocked from someone in front. Hughes plays it against the boards. Tom saving a howitzer. And now it's to Thomas. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Turned aside with a glove by Ottinger. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Team USA's got possession here in their own end. And the puck's booted away. Marchand's working it around in the corner. USA's got the puck in their own end. Takes the feed. Moves it to Hughes. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. McKinnon's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Takes a shot. Gets in front of it. USA's gained possession along the boards. Canada's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Matthews wins the face-off at his own end. Team USA's gained the line and into the zone. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Canada's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. That's one way to take possession with both centers tied up there in that scrum. Shot! Comes up with the stop. Taken along the wall by Stamkos. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. And a great save! Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Team Canada's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. Larkin's won the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Werenski. Here's a chance to the middle. And that's stopped. Puck picked up by Werenski. Moves it to Keller. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Puck exits the zone. Slides it across to Carlson. Pass out front. And that chance is blocked. Team Canada's got the puck along the boards. feet in front, and that's intercepted. And now he moves it quickly to Larkin. Puck scooped up by Carlson. Moves it to the middle, and caroms off a twig in front of the net. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Tries to feed it over to Larkin. Takes it across the blue line. Angles it over to Matthews. Shoots it. Oh, what focus to make that pad save. Team Canada's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Canada's won the draw. USA's got possession here in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Reinhart. Quick pass to McDavid. Team Canada's got him along the wall. Big save by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Canada's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. Team USA's got the win off that draw. Tries to get the puck to Tkachuk. Good stand-up hit on the play. Slides it diagonally to Gensel. Picked off by McKinnon. Poked away in the offensive zone by Gensel. Canada's looking to break out of their own end. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Fires it on net, and that goes off a body. Tkachuk's got it in the defensive end. Quick shot, and he stops that cannon there. Wow. Team USA's got the puck. To the front, denies him.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Sends it over to Marchand. With possession along the wall. Huge steal in his own end. Here's a chance, and that one's turned away.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Canada's been an impressive club to watch tonight, especially offensively, as they lead big here late in the second. USA's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Scooped up along the wall by Slavin. And he feeds it down to Tkachuk. USA's got a hold of the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Fox. Comes up with a stop.
Ottinger's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
USA's got possession of the puck. Dished on over to Tkachuk. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Slavin. Takes a shot. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Here he is, wristed on net. Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. USA's got a hold of it along the wall. And now he angles it across to Keller. There's a shot. Rocks him on the play. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Canada's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. McDavid's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Great positioning by the defender. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And makes the routine save. Team Canada's got a hold of the puck now. And now it's over to Hyman. Here's a pass to the middle. And that goes off a stick and off target. Sends the pass down low. Team USA's got the puck. Here they come. With possession along the wall. Picked off by Reinhart.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Team Canada's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they continue to lead here late in period number 2. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the 2 centers were tied up. Dishes it off. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the kick save. Passes it to McKinnon. And that's stolen by Keller. Quick feed to Bedard. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Canada's got it now. And that one's stopped. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Bedard's won the draw there on the attack. Looks to set up at the point now. Big time stop there. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Team Canada's had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shots. They continue to lead late in the second. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Moving into the attacking zone. Gives them a jolt with that hit. Team Canada's got it in their own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. USA's got the puck in their own end. Feeds it over to Tkachuk. Looks to pass it to McAvoy. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Canada's been dominating at all ends of the ice, especially offensively here late in the second. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Shuts them down. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Just slide.
When you're the guy that's getting the opportunities, you got to find a way to work the magic, especially when you're trailing in a game, and he's had this puck on his stick all night long. He's got to find a way to hit the net.
Looks to get the puck over to Fox. Pass across to Connor. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
Ottinger's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. And he sends it across to Marchand. Team Canada's on the attack. Shot! Oh, comes up with a kick save. Looks to make a play over to Eichel. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves the puck down low. Canada's gained possession along the boards. Reinhart's taking it from his own end. And here's the pass to Thomas. Team USA's got control of the puck. Moves it on over to Robertson. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Steps across the blue line. Moves it to Stamkos. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Denies him on the play. Receives the pass. There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players ice. We're back with a third period next.
Tonight is our team poster giveaway. If you'd like a sticker on the inside cover of your program, go to Guest Services to receive your team poster.
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
Team Canada's been dominant through 2 periods of play, James. They have a comfortable lead now, and the coach can look down their bench and say, hey, listen, let's get everyone out there. Let's maintain the energy. Let's finish this off right. Let's bring it home.
Puck grab by Eichel. Oh, stick save and a beaut. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Binnington's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save, and he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Canada's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Crosby's won a big draw in their own end. Canada's got it against the boards. Team USA's got control of it now from their own end. And that's stolen by Marchand.
Canada's been stifling their opponent all game long. Just they're right up in their face. They're turning over pucks. They're finding ways to interrupt the play. And wow, they're going forward quick and in a hurry. And they're just dominating the scoreboard.
Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. And a great save. Nice zone entry on the left side. Team Canada's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Crosby. They got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Carlson's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
Well, this is a frustration penalty. They're getting blown out in this game and it's showing up in the penalty box here. They got to find a way to reset it. They're going to be dancing to the box the rest of the game.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
They haven't scored on the power play as of yet here, James, but if they're able to capitalize and get on the board, guess what? The numbers go up pretty quickly.
Team USA's got it in the defensive zone. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. And that's blocked. Team Canada's got the puck along the wall. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Directs it on over to Bouchard. Here's a short pass to Stamkos. Team Canada's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And he totally whiffs on that one. Broken up at center by Slavin. Shot! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Team Canada's got into the offensive zone. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down. Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Points ready for the draw on this man advantage. Team Canada's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And that's intercepted by Keller. Slides the puck over. And now it's grabbed by Keller. That's stopped. Hashtag blocked.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Great pass from off the right side. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. Oh, what a beautiful glove save.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Eichel's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Points won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there. If you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Wrist one. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Canada's got the puck. Great pass off the boards. Puts it on net, and there's the save. Feeds it on over to Eichel. He carries the puck up along the wing. Quick pass to Hughes.
Carlson's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Long pass into the neutral zone.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Slides it back to the blue line.
Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
Canada's on total cruise control early in this third period. Team USA's won the face-off deep in their own end. Canada's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Tosses it on to Makar. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Makar's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick and we lost possession.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Team Canada's got the lead early in this third period. They have been a high-volume shooting squad tonight. And momentum on their side as they win the draw. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Well, he's known for his intimidating shot from distance, James, and he gets all of this one. I'll tell you, if I was coming out to the point to block it, I'd be flamingoing.
Team Canada's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Big time stop there.
Binnington's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Denies it again. They've really got him on their heels here now. Binnington's going to get a much-needed stop here as he hangs onto the puck.
Well, it hasn't been a defensive masterpiece, that's for sure, but he has been dynamic. He has been electric in this one, a reason why they have the lead. He's trying to hold on to it right now. He wants to slow everything down with this whistle.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Pass to Thomas. And now he tries to get it across to Stamkos. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. Shuts him down.
It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off.
Takes the feed. Marchand's got it on the offensive end. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
They go on the attack through center. Shot! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Works it across to Kane. Fires it! Routine glove stop by Binnington. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up.
Team Canada's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. USA's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Slides the puck down low. Canada's got a hold of it against the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Handles the pass. Team USA's looking to break out of their own end. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Nice dish from the left wing. There's a firm collision. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. McDavid stick handling in his own zone. On the attack along the boards. Takes a shot. No room for that one to get through. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Team Canada's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Canada's got it in the offensive zone. USA's got the puck. Pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Slides the puck up from the left side. Sends the pass over. They score, and if they ever needed one, this was exactly the time.
Well, they're just trying to get some momentum back in this game. So deflating when you give up so many goals, James. But you got to figure that this is a step in the right direction. But what can they do with it now? They got to build, or it's over. James, this is just an absolute clinic and body position, how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
Team USA's recognized that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
Here's an odd-man rush. Drives to the crease. Fantastic save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
That's gloved by Ottinger. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Team Canada's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. Team USA is going to start with the puck in their own end. Feeds the puck over to Robertson. Here's a chance. Team USA's got the puck against the wall. Gives them nothing in front. Quick feed to Eichel. Here's a pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Grabbed along the boards by Lafreniere. Team Canada's got the puck against the boards. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Dishes it off again here. Oh, and he keeps it here. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play.
Canada's finding a way to the right spots at the right time, and this is awareness, knowing exactly where you want to be and reading and anticipating the play perfectly. They've been dominating, shutting it down in the middle of the ice, and get going north.
Fires it on net. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Canada's crossed the line and on the attack. Quick shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Ottinger. Moves the puck. From the open ice, they gain the line. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Reinhart. Here's a chance in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Slides that one right across the blue line. And a great save. Quick pass across to Connor. Moves the puck along the half wall. Tries to feed it over to Fox. And that pass is redirected. Picked up along the boards by Dobson. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Matthews. Morrissey's lugging the puck. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Slides it up front. Plays the body into that play.
destiny.
Canada's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. Points won the draw inside his own end. Angles it over to Stamkos. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Handles the puck. Larkin's crossed the line and is on the attack now. And the puck skips away after that move. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Team Canada's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. Nice job tying up his opponent. On-man rush. Canada's got the puck. Slides it diagonally to Stamkos. Sends a pass over. Slides it across. And he's able to handle that one. Carlson's moving the puck through his own zone. Team USA's on the attack. Takes a shot. Stones him in front.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Team USA's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. USA's got it, and they're on the attack. Huge blocker save by Binnington. Gets the puck over to Reinhart. Dumps it in. Team USA's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, great read. Taken along the wall by McAvoy. Gaining momentum up along the side. McAvoy's got it in the offensive zone. Taken by Kachuk. USA's got possession here in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Through center along the wing. USA's got it from behind the net. Works it across to Kachuk. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Dumps the puck in. Canada's got the puck along the boards. Oh, great poke save by the Tendy. Here's a blast! Denies him in front. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Nice defensive robbery on that. Team Canada's got it in their own zone. And that's just out of reach. Slides the puck over to Robertson. Tiptoes around the poke check. Denies him, he got on it. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Team Canada's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. USA's won the draw, and they'll go to work. And not much on that one. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Team Canada's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. Crosby's won it off the faceoff. Slides the puck across to McKinnon. And he takes the dish. Oh, and the stick folds on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Oh, what a stop by Binnington.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Team Canada's got control of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Turned aside by Ottinger. Quick pass across to Connor. just a great heads-up play by Theodore.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Passes out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Denies him with the save. Bats it down in a midair. Delay penalty coming up here. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Werenski's going off for interference.
Running interference is part of the game, but guess what? You got to be smart about it. You have to allow your opponent to move freely to find that puck and get in the way a little bit, but too much, you're going to get the interference call.
Canada's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. USA's got it across the line. Here's a shot, and that goes off, pours off a body. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Team Canada's got the puck against the half wall. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Scooped up along the wall by Keller. Dumps it into the O-zone. Team Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. Canada's got the puck in the defensive end. Passes over to McCarr. You'll need more than that to beat him. USA's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Intercepted in the offensive end by McCarr. Moves it to Keller. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Team Canada's gained possession. Tries to feed it over to Stamkos. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Sends one over. Team Canada's got possession of the puck. Moves the pass in front. Oh, they couldn't complete that. Sends it out in front. Oh, off the iron. Here's a short pass to Stamkos. Shuts him down. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Matthews hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Passes on over to Matthews. Sends it in deep. Canada's got the puck along the wall. Well, if they're going to do something with this man advantage, now's the time.
They don't have the luxury of time, James. They have to be urgent and get the puck up ice.
Quick shot! Denies him in close. Stamkos gets a hold of the puck in the corner. Gets it over to Matthews.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Moves with the puck to the corner. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Quick feed to Crosby.
McKinnon, Twig snaps him too, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one and back into the play.
On the attack along the boards. Here's a shot, and too much traffic in front blocks that one. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Shot! Denied by the goaltender. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Canada's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. And they win the draw here in their own end. Team Canada's looking to break out. Moves it quickly over to McDavid. He carries the puck up along the wing. Loses the coverage there. Quick pass to Tkachuk. And that's broken up by Hyman. Pushes it across to Reinhart. Team Canada's got the puck along the wall. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Directed over to Lafreniere. And now he moves it to Bedard. And he takes the feed. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Picked up along the wall by Lafreniere. Puck picked up by Tkachuk. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kane. Slides it over to Hyman. USA's got a hold of it against the wall. Team Canada's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Beautiful glove stop on that one. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Team Canada's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Team USA's won the defensive zone draw. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Team Canada's looking to break out of their own end. Tries to get it to Taves. Team Canada's through center and now in the offensive end. USA's got the puck. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Pushes it across to Stamkos. And the puck leaves the zone. Grabbed along the boards by Slavin. Eichel's got the puck in his own zone. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Makes another stop.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Team Canada's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. Bedard's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. And a great save! There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Bedard's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. And now he angles it across to Larkin. Takes that pass back at the point. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Bennington. Team Canada's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. Bedard's won the faceoff. Slides the puck across to McKinnon. Shakes off the coverage. Can't get it to go. Scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted. To be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Team Canada's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Battle along the boards. Takes it at center. Shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Canada's got the puck in their own end. Picked up along the boards by Lafreniere. Dishes it to McKinnon. Scoops up the puck now. Tosses it to Matthews. Along the half wall with the puck. Canada's gained possession. Angles it over to McKinnon. Gaining steam here on Great heads-up play by Werenski. Connor's got it against the boards. Stopped with ease. Up the neutral zone now. Puts it on net, and he was ready for that save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Team Canada's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. Team USA's across the blue line. Picked off by Marchand. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Crosby's got it in the defensive end. From center they get into the attacking area. Passes it over. And he's knocked off the puck there. Into the offensive zone. Rocks him. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Slides it diagonally to Morrissey. Oh, great read on the play. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Hyman.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
Going with the stop.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Canada's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. Eichel's won the draw here in their own zone. USA's got it along the wall. They've got numbers here. Sends the puck across. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Here they come on the attack. Shot! And there's a glove save on the play. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Team Canada's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. USA's won the draw. Taken along the wall by Slavin. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Feeds it over. And he scores.
Well, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
USA's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Thomas. And it's turned aside by Ottinger. Taves plays the puck. Lets it go. Comes up with the stop. Oh, glove save by Ottinger.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Canada's looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. Team USA's taking possession in their own end. And he takes the feed. Quick feed to Larkin. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Canada's playing it through the neutral zone. Team Canada's got it now. USA's got a hold of the puck. Takes it across the blue line. Fires it. That's blocked. Canada's gained possession along the boards. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them.
Taves with a message-sending shift here, showing a ton of heart and determination, James. If you look back at this last play, he's injured on this sequence. He needs to find his way off, but he doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot.
Canada's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. With the blast, the goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Canada's mindset was to get a lot of pucks on net, and they certainly accomplished that tonight.
Yeah, you know what the pregame meeting was about, that shot-first mentality and to attack the lanes. That's exactly what they did. They disguised the shot, they changed the angle of it, and they always had the net drive looking for a rebound.